Ms. Ryan, do you support removing the tax credits that oil and gas companies receive, as gentleman from Massachusetts?
Yes, we do support that.
Okay. I'm just curious, do you know the percentage of major oil and gas companies in all of the deepwater drilling in the Gulf of Mexico? Do you know the percentage of projects that major oil and gas companies make up?
I don't.
You don't? Would you think it's 80%?
I'm guessing you do know, and you can tell me.
Well, I do know, but I'm trying to understand if you have any concept when you talk about big oil.
I should clarify a couple things. First of all, our organization, we take a position that we should reform corporate taxes across the board to eliminate breaks, lower rates, and simplify the code.
Okay, let me just say this. 36% of the projects are done by the majors. That means that independents, the mom and pops out there, the people that started on land, worked on the shelf, just built their companies up, that's the majority of who drills offshore. That's who drills here, Americans, small American companies. Why is it that you believe that if we drill off the coast of a state, that state is not entitled to revenue sharing? Are you opposed? Would you oppose the royalty payments that go to the land states, the states like Wyoming or Montana? Do you believe that the 50% of federal royalties that they receive should be taken away from them as well?
You know, our position on onshore development is they are within the states. We think that's different. But also, we think that for onshore development, for mineral development, they need to be paying more royalties. Many of the hard rock mineral developers right now don't pay royalties to the United States off federal lands. So I think in the sense of, you know, I'm happy to defend our organization's consistency. It's not a priority to change the current revenue sharing arrangements. We don't want to see them changed. We don't want to see an increase in revenue going to the states of offshore development because we don't think that's relevant for the industry, and we don't think it's good for the federal treasury. I understand.
Do you think that the federal government uses your tax dollars wisely?
Not all the time.
So why would you want to give more money?
I don't think my state, well, I live in the district, okay, but I've lived in other states. But I don't always think my state does the right thing with my tax dollars either. I think that the federal taxpayer owns those resources, and the federal taxpayer should get those revenues. I absolutely understand that you disagree on this.